or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Miami Dolphins. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Hey, get some turbo one.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Tua going to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point run down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Dolphins 7, Titans nothing.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Ward. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
First down.
the middle. It's Dawson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Ward.
And his throw is incomplete.
Devin Witherspoon getting a hand in there that time. When you look at this defense,
they interplay one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. He was trying to dance in around the sideline, but fell just a couple of yards short. Still, he's got him in great position.
He certainly does. They did a nice job keeping him from getting into the end zone, but they're definitely back on their heels after that run.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Roll. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
They'll try to run this one in. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go with a keeper. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook and show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go. 44, ready. Ready, 21G, 21G. Nice jam. Ready.
Out of the gun is a give to Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
20, TX. Come on, hard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on a 6-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Ready, set.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready.
Ward. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Dawson. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Cowboy 80. Go, check. Go, check. Go.
They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Hey, long.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now Tua. Washington's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready? Stop up. Press on 80.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. That's complete to DK. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing now, Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He's got the open man. It's Iomanner. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ward to throw once more. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Powering his way forward. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Ward. He's going to air one out. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike, 58 yards. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give, running right, Achane. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From midfield, here's Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Ready.
Tua on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They find some open field here. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27.
Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Throwing is Ward. Short throw taken in by Conqueror. And he's got this down to the 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ready.
Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Tua sets up to pass it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10.
Here's Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Ward's pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. The 20, 5, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Now Ward. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And down he'll go at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good for a Titans first down. It's a gain of 10.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Look at 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Let go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Get it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Ward. From the gun, he'll throw. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will have the Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Come on. Hit. Craft all 80. 18. Pioneer. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Again, it's Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Let's go now.
First down,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
19 type. 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Let's go, let's go. Strike corner, 17.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Ready? 18, run. Cowboy 80. Go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Okay, break. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Looking to pass. Tua. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Ward.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game takes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
And a quick shot pass here is complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Come 19! Come 19! Let's go! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Let's go!
Throwing now, Ward. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Down to an egos Tua, and that should just about do it. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing.